Hello everybody, it's Super/123 here with our third NBA game of New Year's. This game, unlike the last one, which was Lakers at Spurs, it's going to be Clippers at the Jazz. Hopefully the Clippers can pull it out, as I'm also a Clippers fan along with a Mavericks fan, which is why I really wanted to play this game. Which in fact, I actually did watch the whole game for this one. So here we go.
Jump ball. We're under.
By the way, just want to say no spoilers will be given until the end of the game.
2021. And the tap is won by the Clippers.
I'm sorry, Bolo. You know, we've talked about a few matchups.
On the wing, rotates over to Royce O'Neal. They lob it down low. The masked man continues with Kawhi Leonard. A breakdown in a defensive assignment.
Talking about Kawhi's mask, does anyone know why he's wearing a mask? Like it can't be some corona thing, 'cause it's also covering the top half of his face, but I don't know.
Kick picked up.
Put in the comments if you know.
Royce O'Neal resets it to Donovan Mitchell. He'll jump up a deep three.
Donovan!
Oh baby, bogey starts nicely. Donovan deep. And T, as you know, tough to play catch up. They trail by 21 at one point in that game last night.
To Kawhi.
Well, you're right. As Kawhi hits a three-point shot, you just heard Quintel Rudy, follow your instincts. When a player drives to the basket, you have to go and follow.
Bucket.
Dude, we've seen some beautiful passing from the Jazz in the past, and it gets a lot of guys involved. That was a nice move, nice penetration.
Pushed that shot short, rebounds the ball, and Bogey's got it behind the three-point line. Drives on Batum, reaches up, follow, Gobert. I'd say his bio is impressive. Came right out of high school, three-time Sixth Man of the Year award winner. How about Donovan? Nicely done, reaches in, off the window, a 5-point quarter. It was crowded last night, Thurl, against Phoenix. It's crowded so far in this opening quarter for the Jazz. Trying to get some room for the offense. Conley, little step back.
Wait, so
they're crowding them. They're crowding that paint. They're crowding the three-point line.
Joe, yes. Ingles jingles in his first three of the night. Iron Man. So the Jazz D forces a turnover. Conley feeling it, T, right now. Why not? Three more.
I don't know why, but
Jazz close out that first quarter.
For I just blanked. What's his name again? Okay, number 10. I'm very disappointed that I forgot his name. And Donovan Mitchell.
Why not? Three more. Jazz close out that first quarter on a real powerful 18-4 run. Ingles on the court,
Conley.
Draws a double team out to Clarkson. He'll fire the three. Bang!
I talked about George Niang. He's going to be responsible this season for helping guys like Jordan Clarkson. Oh my goodness, Bolo.
Hey T, when you're on, you're on. 24-6 over the last 5 minutes. That ball comes out loose, and the rebound by Kawhi. Paul George has it. He'll pump up a three, and the first bucket down for Paul George.
And
10 minutes on the floor.
Yeah, I think the important part of that is the Jazz started early.
Oh my gosh!
Walking down.
Or as Flight likes to say, Gobert.
On the lane.
And that's another $50 donation from Ford to the Utah Food Bank.
I tell you, I love that. Who doesn't, right?
That was beautiful.
Kawhi Leonard with that soft touch jumper as Conley let it ride. Paul George has been active. Putting his hands up. Kawhi Leonard straight away. Kawhi dances out in front of Conley. We hit the 3-minute mark, second quarter. Paul George, open, hits it.
It's a deadly combination when you post Kawhi Leonard up. He's getting really good looks. But as a shooter, you have to shoot those shots.
Inside, the soft touch layup, and Kawhi in double digits with 11. 18-point advantage has just evaporated.
Okay, you know how I said there's no spoilers? Yes, spoiler. That's not going to be the first time they come back.
Donovan, much needed. Throws in a three.
They go aggressive to the basket. If the driver like Bogey here doesn't have a shot, then that ball comes out, moves around, and you find a Mike Conley for 3.
Is that the blender?
That's the blender right there,
There you go. Scans the floor to O'Neal. Here's Bogey, corner, Mitchell. Quick hitter, yeah, Donovan. Conley backs it out, playing a catch with Bogdanovich. Rudy. He was spinning to the rim, but Mike took the shot. Clippers with possession. They've missed their last 9 shots. Until that moment by Kawhi.
Tough 3.
Straight away. 14 for Leonard, 9 rebounds and 5 assists. How about that? Donovan to his left hand. Passes out to Conley, back out. Royce O'Neal rotates in. Again, the blender pumps a shot out to Conley. Oh my, what a night.
Well, Joe has Luke Kennard guarding him.
Favors denied.
Nice.
Zubats was there. Speaking of Kennard, he'll take the 3.
Hey, Kennard.
Out to Kennard, just knocked down the 3. How about back-to-back 3-point buckets?
On Kawhi Leonard, but wasn't able to get back to Kennard in time.
The look off. Once a game we see it, and I never tire of it. Joe inside. Ingles has 7 points with 5 assists. Zubats on the other end. Rudy's out of his chair just trying to stay loose. Now he sits back down.
As I say that, dog.
I don't know, maybe that's like hooking up a battery, T, and recharging things. Let's see if Mitchell gets a little pep in his step back. Joe feeds Faves inside. Beautiful pass. Threading the needle is what you call that. And 5 assists for Joe.
I'm going to give that $50 donation from Ford to the Utah Food Bank, making a difference. That's built Ford Pride, especially at those times when Rudy is on the bench.
He went straight up again on Lou Williams. And that shot, though, just over his fingertips by Zubats. Paul George is 2 of 13 tonight, T.
Well, credit to Jazz's defense. That's Derek Favors. It's a great shot.
Look at the score. Watch that for the next part.
For him.
Conley fires it out to Royce. Left hand, looks inside, gives it to Faves. Baseline J. Bang. Back to back for D. Faves.
19
Paul George double pumps. Did not score in the 3rd.
From Rudy.
I've ever seen.
Joe turns the corner. The lazy layup. Oh, I love it, baby. That's 2 tonight. We got a treat. He just lulls you asleep. Around the corner he goes. That long reach. Paul George tried to launch a 3. Loose. Picked it up and scored. Give it to Terrence Mann. His first 2. Just got word out of the truck. Joe, congrats. Looking for 5,000. That's next on the list. Zubats inside. Pops a rim. Here's Mike Conley. Ingles around Gobert. Again, the floater. Once, twice, and 3 times. Just that lazy high floater scores it.
Another guy, especially coming off the bench, to give the Jazz a lift.
Last night, 5 points against Phoenix. Tonight, Joe with 11. Rudy on the rim and 1.
That's a good sign when a guy like Derek Favors can come in and take advantage and capitalize and get a double-double on a night like this against the Clippers.
Kawhi sneaks in a jumper. Leonard over Gobert.
Probably not a basketball situation you haven't been in.
5.19 to 5.
Favors, good hustle. Again, a short shot clock. The runner to the rim. Count it. Donovan stayed with it.
Everyone looks at me as that guy to create on all.
The types of plays that I hate are the ones where you get a clean play, like the blocks that they got. And then that just results in another possession and another point.
Offense, not just with scoring, but being more efficient. He said, I'll figure it out. It'll come. So we'll see him putting that together, guys.
Paul George has it in his hands. Gobert jumps out on the perimeter. Hand is up. The shot is down. And just like that, they're a 1-point game in Salt Lake.
They can start that run themselves.
39 points combined. and Rudy so long on this New Year's night game in Salt Lake. Donovan, he scored the last 12 points last night against Phoenix. Oh, just beat the buzzer. Conley, cool, calm, knocks home a three. Left-hand dribble to his right. Ibaka, slip pass, Rudy, foul, and one! Good big man! Free ball by Conley, the inside shot.
So who do you guys think did better? Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, or Rudy Gobert? I just said Gobert. Put it in the comments.
By Gobert. Kawhi. Paul George, the three,
you
good.
You can't call him Pandemic P.
On their offensive end.
That ain't right.
Those two have combined for 42 points tonight.
Oh, no.
Mike Conley, they trap him.
Kawhi messed it up. If you guys don't know that, foul
Conley.
Kawhi
and it was really never a question of if with Mike. Pack your bags.
Well, Conley scored 7 of the last 9.
6-point game. Clippers really could have had that. Kawhi sort of messed it up, not gonna lie. But you can't call Paul George Pandemic P. That ain't right. He messed up a lot of times. But overall, he's a good player.
Last night, Donovan scored the last 12. But still, a tough loss against Phoenix. Tonight, though, they bounce back and knock off the Los Angeles Clippers.
So, who do you guys think did better? Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert, or Donovan Spider Mitchell? See ya.